There is something about nature that feels like home. No matter where we are, no matter where we come from, the moment we step outside, away from the noise, the distractions, the artificial walls, something inside of us wakes up. For me, that connection started when I was very little. Growing up in the countryside of Bulgaria, my absolute favorite thing in the world was when my mom would take me and my sister on hikes. Every season we would go, but springtime was very special. That was when the entire forest nearby felt alive, when the air was soft, the colors were bursting, and everything around us was waking up. I still remember the way we would pack up some water, make sandwiches, and just disappear into the forest for hours, exploring every little corner. And the flowers. My favorite was always the snowdrops, tiny white petals carpeting the forest floor like a delicate blanket of light. I would gather them and bring them home, placing them in a big jar near the outdoor sink. Every morning, when I washed my face, I would stop, look at them, and just feel their scent, their softness. It brought me so much joy. But it wasn't just the beauty of nature itself. It was also the stories of my mother. She wasn't like most people. She had this mystical way of seeing the world, of making everything feel enchanted. She would tell us stories about spirits, about hidden wonders in the natural world, about energies beyond what we can see. One story I will never forget happened when we were walking near my father's vineyard. There was this one walnut tree, it was my favorite. I would climb it all the time, just sitting there, feeling the texture of the leaves, breathing in the scent of the fresh walnuts, eating them straight from the tree while they were still soft and juicy. And then we saw a donkey. Now, I have always loved donkeys, even to this day. I feel like they carry a special kind of innocence, a quiet wisdom. And my mom, she looked at this donkey standing in the middle of the road, and without hesitation she spoke to him. She said something like, "Master Donkey, King Donkey, please move your way. Thank you." And the donkey moved, just like that, as if he understood her. My sister and I stood there, completely in awe. And from that moment on, I deeply believed, that animals do understand us, that if we speak to them, they listen. As I grew older, this belief only grew stronger. My grandfather had a horse named Pencho, and I would talk to him every single day. I would bring him water, stand next to him, look into his eyes, and I just knew that he understood me. The same with all animals. I even had a pig once, a dear friend, until one winter they took him away. That was the first time I felt heartbreak. That was the first time I truly knew that animals are not meant to be eaten. But that's another story. The truth is, no matter where we grew up, whether it was deeply in the countryside or in a busy city, we all share this connection to nature. It is in us, in our bones, in our very essence. Because no matter how much time we spend in artificial spaces, the moment we step into the natural world, something inside us remembers. We feel lighter, we feel clearer, we feel home. And that's why I want to encourage everyone, no matter how busy life gets, no matter how disconnected you might feel, to take a moment, at least once or twice a month, and just step outside, go hiking, have a picnic, go for a simple walk, or even just sit in a park for 10 minutes. Observe, listen, and breathe. Or like I do, take your sketchbook. For me, nature and art are intertwined. When the weather warms up, I love going outside to sketch. Just simple things: a leaf, an insect, a tiny mushroom. Not a masterpieces, just the moments of connection. Because that's what this is all about: connection, presence, remembering where we come from. So, if you're watching this, I invite you to go outside, to feel, to listen, to remember. Because nature isn't just out there, it's within us.